You went to bed early, slept for 10 hours, and woke up like you barely closed your eyes. That jarring mismatch between time in bed and how you feel is more common than you think, and it exposes a simple truth. Sleep is only one of the ways the body and mind recharge. Today, we explore 7 distinct types of rest and why clocking more sleep alone won't necessarily make you feel restored. First, physical rest. This is the rest most people picture: stopping movement, lying down, letting muscles relax. Two kinds matter here: passive rest, like sleeping, and active rest, like gentle stretching or a restorative yoga session. If your days are filled with repetitive strain, heavy lifting, or prolonged sitting, your muscles and connective tissues can remain tense even after a long sleep. Microtears, inflammation, and poor circulation accumulate, so you wake up with a body that has not fully repaired. Not because you didn't sleep, but because your physical needs weren't addressed during waking hours. Second, sensory rest. We live in an age of constant stimulation: screens, notifications, bright lights, and loud environments. Sensory rest means intentionally reducing input to give your nervous system a break. Even with long sleep, your brain may still be overstimulated from late night blue light or a constant barrage of information. The result is mental fuzziness and fatigue. Short, regular breaks from screens, dimming lights before bed, or practicing a few minutes of silence can be as crucial as sleeping more. Third, cognitive rest. This is the rest of directed thinking. When we spend hours planning, problem solving, multitasking, or learning, our executive functions become depleted. Sleep helps consolidate memories and clears metabolic waste from brain cells, but it does not erase the exhaustion of constant mental exertion. If you're solving complex problems at work and then expecting sleep alone to reset your attention span, you'll likely feel sluggish. Intentional cognitive rest might include delegating tasks, structuring focused work blocks with breaks, or engaging in low demand activities like walking without an agenda. Fourth, emotional rest. Suppressing or avoiding emotions drains energy in subtle but profound ways. People who feel they must be on for others, who hold in grief or stress, or who constantly manage emotional labor rarely feel restored after sleep alone. Emotional rest invites authentic expression and safe spaces to process feelings. Speaking with a trusted friend, journaling, or therapy provides a release that sleep cannot substitute. Fifth, social rest. Not all social interactions are equal. Introverts, or anyone spending energy to perform socially, may feel depleted by prolonged interactions, even if those interactions are outwardly pleasant. Social rest doesn't mean withdrawing from people. It means seeking restorative company, those who listen, recharge you, or require low maintenance. Conversely, if your social circle demands constant emotional work, more sleep won't replenish that deficit. Sixth, creative rest. Creativity requires incubation and replenishment. If your job or life drains your imagination, constant constraints, criticism, or repetitive tasks, you lose the thrill that energizes creative thought. Creative rest involves exposure to beauty, play, curiosity, and unstructured time. Without it, even a 10-hour sleep can leave you creatively spent and listless. Seventh, spiritual rest. This is a sense of belonging and connection to something larger than oneself. Spiritual exhaustion can occur when life feels meaningless or misaligned with one's values. Practices that restore spiritual rest vary: contemplation, nature, ritual, or acts of service. Sleep cannot rebuild a depleted sense of purpose. When you wake exhausted after 10 hours, ask which of these 7 needs wasn't met. The fix is rarely just more sleep. Start by tracking your days. Are you on screens until midnight? Are you carrying emotional burdens alone? Is your work nonstop problem solving? Small, targeted changes, a midday walk for sensory and cognitive relief, regular outlet for emotions, time with truly supportive friends, or a creative hobby compound quickly. Sleep remains essential, but it is only one tile in a larger mosaic. To feel genuinely restored, cultivate rest across these 7 domains. That is how 10 hours of sleep finally starts to feel like real rest.